Welcome to our day 4 of Seven Coding Academy, where you always code with Seven. If you're able to go to our day 4 and able to point along with us, I will tell you you are highly welcome. Today, I want to go into table and how you can use table. Okay, so let's scroll down to our work for today. How to create a table in HTML. Now, talking about table, there are things you need to know about table. Table is somehow technical, and so you have to pay more than the usual attention to understand how table works. Okay, so the first thing to do is let's move ahead and create our table. Let's create our table. Come over here, click your table. Then, after creating the table, this is the first structure of table. The next thing we're going to do, first of all, let me tell you, some table we have table head and we have the head. Okay, so I'll show you how you can do the table head and I can do the normal table, the row. So, but first of all, let me just reduce to table before we go into the difference of table, two type of table. Okay, so the first thing you should do is when you pick your table, the next thing that you're going to type right now is TR, table row. Okay, table row, which is TR. TR is table row. Bring it down. You see it. Then in between the middle of that table row, you create your table data, which is TD, table data. Okay, let me show you. So type it TD, which is table data. So let's now move ahead and merely have you type yours TD, which is the table data. Okay, so write in table data here. This way now start working. So let's start with 1. Let's say 1. Let's say 1. Let's say 1. Then just copy this in 3 places. So we can have like 3 or 4 places. I use it for our training. So let's run it. Let's say if it's going to run, but I'm sure it's going to run completely. Okay. So under your TD, let's put something. Let's say the first one should be. Let's try affiliate one like affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. After all, we are into affiliate marketing as well. So if you want to learn affiliate marketing, kindly log on to our digital marketing training. As if digital marketing training with affiliate marketing. Okay, the affiliate marketing. So let's put affiliate marketing there, and then let me bring this TD. Let them be in one row. I don't like them to be different row like this. They should be in one row. Yes, it should be in one row. That way, there's a reason why I want it to be in one row so you can understand what I'm doing. So this one is bad. But it's okay, but if you want like this, you have to understand what we are doing. So copy this, okay, and paste it like 3 places. Copy it, paste like 3 places. So you see for copy, want to paste like 3 places, Ctrl V and Ctrl V, and use your Ctrl S for save. Let's see if it will show first before we now go ahead and do the rest. For it to show, make it bold. Let's make it bigger so I can see what we are doing. I want to see what we are doing. Table. Okay, affiliate marketing. Okay, so that means it's working, right? We've done the row. Let's now replace it again for the second one. But yeah, this affiliate marketing, let's move it, let's change it. And so I think we are just writing one thing. So let's be drop shipping. So be dropshipping. We'll teach you all this. What you are seeing here: affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and Facebook marketing. So hit your Ctrl S for save, and then copy the whole of this. Okay, copy the whole. Copy it like this. Okay, and paste it. Or paste it like that's like just 2 places. Paste it here. Okay. So copy that and change the names. When you paste it, change the names. You let it be something good. So copy, paste, and change the name. Let me also do mine. I want to be something authentic. So Ctrl S for save. Hit your Ctrl S for save. And let's see what we've done. Let's see if it's working. And I will explain based on what will appear. Okay. So you see, if we have affiliate marketing, we have dropshipping, we have Facebook marketing. Then under the dropshipping marketing, you see what to paste for that thing. So I want to be like 2-3 rows together. It is done like this. Let's see if it will work. Okay, let's run it and see if everything will show completely. Okay, so let's check what we've done or what we did. So here, the first one, which is the first row, I put affiliate marketing, dropshipping, Facebook marketing. The second row, try to explain what we are going to give you in each of them. Like for example, you can try to add your affiliate links and use it to market yourself. Then third one, under dropshipping, you can tell your area you can drop in like AliExpress, you can drop AliExpress and the rest of them. Then under Facebook marketing, it also show you how to run Facebook ads. Okay, so let's see if this will run. Let's do your Control S for save and then see if it runs. Can you see it? Affiliate marketing, dropshipping, Facebook marketing. Then under the which is the next column, it appears affiliate links, AliExpress, Facebook ads. So that means our table is working very well. The row, right? Yeah, let's continue and let me show you more on this. Okay. So that's the way we just create our table head, our table row. You can actually create your table head. And the table head is specially for titles. Okay, just like remember we did about title at the beginning of our lecture, so that title always come where at the head of your HTML. But when it comes to table head can come right there on the body of your HTML. So note that, so don't get confused. So how do you now find the table head? Instead of TD, you now have TH. Okay, instead of TD, you now have TH. So I'm going to change this. We see our TR, but this TD will now turn to TH. Don't forget to code it. If you're able to do it, congratulations. If you're able to do it, watch me as I do it. But don't forget to do it yourself. It's better to do it yourself and get the knowledge yourself. Okay, it's better that way. So let me go ahead and do it right away. So right here, let's copy this. Let's copy this. We'll use it for the training. Take out. Let's copy it. So copy. Copy is very simple. Add this movie. I've done it. But if you didn't, don't worry. I'm going to show you right away. So Control V, you paste it. Control V, you paste it. That is pasted. I told you that you turn the table, the TD to TH, right? So simply come over here. Instead of TD, what do you put? You put TH, okay? So instead of TD, you put TH. Or you can write TH, but TH is the boss. So change everything to TH, and they are going to turn to TH, and that's your table head, okay? So how do you code your table head? Just the way we did our TR. First of all, you do your table, you have your TR, and bring it down your TR. In between the two TR, you have your TH. TH stands for table head, okay? I assume that we are doing services. Let's say service 1, service 2, service 3. You can also use something like a registrar. Let's say, for example, at this TH, you write class 1. The TH, at the right, you write class 2 and class 3. Or you graduate something like school. Let's say first semester, second semester, third semester. Then under your TR, you put the subjects, maybe economics, accounting, geography, you know, stuff like that. Or if somebody's a science student, you can put chemistry, physics, biology, agriculture, and the rest of them. Okay, so that way you can use table to actually form something nice. Let's now do Control S and see what we've done. Let me scroll down, see it. So let me make it big. Yeah, let's scroll. You see it. How to create a table in HTML. Now we have service 1. And after this one can have class 1, class 2, class 3, or year 1, year 2, year 3. Then right there you see the table row, which is affiliate marketing, affiliate links. Under service 2, dropshipping, AliExpress. Under service 3, you have Facebook marketing, Facebook ads. But you can change yours to something nice. Something like, let's say school year 1, first semester, second semester, you know, stuff like that, or maybe the courses, as I mentioned earlier on. You can actually use table to create something nice. So here is your table head, and if you change, because it's table head, other formatting, you format your table very, very well. You know this table head, so you have to put your what? Capital letter. You see, they are capital letter, they try capital letter. While the other ones are normal letter. This is your table row. So you have the table body, you have the table head. Just you have your normal HTML head and body. Are we making sense? This is not anything you can do with table. You actually put other things on table. Let's go ahead. Let me show you that things I can put on table. Okay. Like I said earlier on, there are many things you can do with table, but we are not going to work much on table because I'm going to do it on CSS. Okay. Table is already overkill. You know, people are no longer using table as well. But even at that, let's just show you things that you can do with table. And what you can add is what we call caption. Actually, add the caption to this table. For example, under the table head, right here, email after table. Scroll, yes, just give a space, bring your mouse down. You can add a caption. So caption will be like a kind of heading, maybe a very big heading, and let's say our services, our services, our services. So you can do class registrar, courses, just anything you can think of. So yeah, let's do Ctrl S for save and see what we've done. So let's scroll then and see it. You see our services. So that way it become the main head while others will follow. You actually also a kind of embed on this. You can actually do embedment by using let's use H2 on this. Let's use H2 on this. So let's embed it. Let's be on H2. Let's copy our services and put it here so it will look more like a kind of header. Okay, call it the middle of H2, paste it, and do your Ctrl S for save. Okay, that's for save. And here you see it. So let me make it both sides. What I'm doing. So you say our services. We have service 1, service 2, service 3. That kind of setting. And you can do a lot of things with table, but we don't want to go much on table because we're going to use CSS when we get there to do all these things. Now, we can also separate our table head from our table body. For example, if you check table head, you may find out that you might be asking, where is the table head, where is the table body? After we are only seeing TR, only table and TR. But you can actually reformat this very well so it will look like table head. How do you do that? You come over here, bring it down, and use your T head, which is the table head. T head, okay? T head, which is the table head. And you call it. Let me format. I like to format my work. I'll tell you, I like formatting my work very, very well. Okay, like formatting my work very, very well. So that when somebody look at it, it will look more like HTML format. Okay, so this is our T head. Let's call this. And bring it down to the end of your table head. Then you paste it. Down to the table head, you paste it. So you contribute for paste. You paste it right here. You take it back a little. It will look fine. Then we'll now do something on the table body. So do something on table body. I like to indent my work very well. So you bring it in. These are table heads. From TH to TH is our table head. Now this should be really after table row. Go to table row. Now we done our part. I'm going to format it to make it look good. Okay, look great. Then push it. You can easily understand what we're doing. Contribute to paste it. Then your TR. For the TR to show, you have to space this. Or space this. Yeah, I think it's taking a very good shape. Our caption too should be space. Set this caption. And here should not be our table body. So here should be our table body. Let's take this back. Yes. Then the next one should be our table body, which is T body. So this is just want to show that where the body stops, where the head stops, and where the body starts, and also ends. Okay. So let's call this and format our work very well. Let's do a very good formatting right now. Push it. Come over here. Bring it down. Come over to T-body. Press it. Okay. Then TR. This should get a little back. Yeah, the T body should eventually be T body. Then TR should come back and meet this code TR. Yeah. So let's do contrast. Nothing will change. Okay, nothing will change. We're only trying to arrange our work very well. So you see, if somebody can say, okay, this is the table head, this way start, this way end. This is the table body, this way start, this way end. Okay, this is what you can do again with table. Well, this is what the only thing you can do with table. We still have one more thing that you can actually do with table, like code span. You can actually add code span to the table. How do you do that? Let me show you in a GIF. Because the work of code span. Code span is to help you give a column on your table. For example, let me just scroll down These are affiliate marketing. Let's say after affiliate marketing, I want like 2 columns here. This is just 1 column between. We want more space, so this one take over 2 columns. How do you do that? You come over to affiliate marketing. These are affiliate marketing. Just come over to affiliate marketing. Click on affiliate marketing. Give a space. Then write co-span. Okay. Click on affiliate marketing. Then give a space. Then write co-span. Let's do it. Just come over here. Like I told you, I'm gonna give it. I like to space my work. So give a space and type co-span. This co-span. And please, my boss are saying that I don't think that you can use a phone to code. That I stop on day one. Please, I don't stop on day one. Day one is just a step for you, okay? Just bring out your phone. For example, if you check TR, I didn't type this because my VS Code helped me to type it out. But if you don't use laptop, if I use in VS Code, that means I'm going to type it out yourself. For example, if you're going to type T-body now, what do? You first of all press your less than, write T-body, and press greater than. You go to the next one, type your less than, type TR, and press greater than. Just what you are seeing here, you are not going to type it yourself, okay? It will be coming up like this. That VS Code is like automation. You automate it, you bring it out by you, and you just let it and you write. But if you are using phone, please, you can actually use phone to do all these things. Yeah, it's possible. You can use your phone. Just simply use your phone, look for a less than and greater than, bring it up, then type the code by yourself. Just exactly like this format and run. It's going to run. It's going to show you a computer like this, okay? So let's say this code, let's use like 2 columns. Let it be like 2 columns. Let's use Control S for save. Let's save this and let's see what's going to happen. Let me make it big so you can see what I'm doing. Let's scroll down. And this is affiliate marketing. You see it? So what do you see? You can see column 1, column 2, almost 2 columns. You see there's a shift. Just you have to go a little bit further, okay? So you can actually make it 3, 4, 5. If you want to quad the whole column, you can also do it. What you can do with co-span. There's more to learn about table, but like I told you, we're going to do it under CSS. So for now, this is all I can go for as far as table is concerned. Let's move on to the next class and choose another thing. So inline elements and block elements. Inline elements and block elements. Remember, those are the concept of inline elements and concept of block elements. We understand what we are talking about. We are that div and span. Because div and span is also made of block element. So our next class is div and span. Before going to that, let me welcome you to advanced HTML. For this advanced HTML, when we wrap up HTML, we're going to do our first project, and that will be creating a contact form. We're going to create a contact form and should be on our contact page. People buy people buy contact plugin like Contact 7 and the rest of them. But our first project will be how to create a contact form under HTML. Okay, so before we get there, let's continue with advanced HTML. And like I said, we're going to go into inline and block element. What is inline element? What is block element? Well, to understand div and span, you have to understand inline elements and block elements. Inline elements are those elements that they always create a space that on this thing we occupy, another tags you occupy. Why block element doesn't create any space? Even if it's just ordinary I that you write there, it will still give a space on that line for that one to occupy. Must take over the whole space. Any other that you want to write must go to the next page or the next line. Sorry, that is block element. Okay. Now let's demonstrate it because we can't just be thinking about it here. Let me show you an example of inline element first. Let's use link. Let's say link. Link. Let's say this should be link 1. Let's have link 1. Let's say this should be link 1. Okay. Let's call this link 1. Link 1. Then copy this. Let's have like link 1, 2. Link 1. Copy it. Let's go to the next one. This should be link 2. Change it to link 2. Okay. Now let's Ctrl S and see what will happen to this element right away. On that div and span, you see on that div and span, let it open. Put your anchor tag. Okay, put your anchor tag, and let's just name this link 1. Okay, let's say FSD1, and here let's name it link 1. Let's name it link 1. Then just copy and paste, and you see how to name the next one. Now should be link 2. Perfect. Come over here, name it link 2. Come over, should be 2. Okay, so Ctrl S for save. Let's see how it goes. Under div and span, we're gonna have link 1 and link 2, and they're gonna place themselves one after the other. Look at it. Let me make it bold so you can see what happens. See it? You have link 1, you have link 2. So link 1 take the space that he can take, while link 2 take exactly the same space that he can occupy. So you can have link 3, link 4, link 5 all on the same line, right? That is inline element. That's how you know inline element. They will be on that particular line, straight line like that. They always create space for the next people to occupy. What about block element? Block element doesn't create any space. Let's take example of block element like a paragraph. Paragraph is a block element. So let's do paragraph 1. Let's say this is part 1, and then let's create another one. Just copy and paste something. Copy and paste, and then we will have paragraph 2. This should be part 2, which is paragraph 2. Okay, paragraph 2. Now Ctrl S for save. Let's see what happens. You find out that even though there's a lot of space, let me make it go so you can check. There's a lot of space. See, part 1, there's a whole lot of space for the part 2 to enter. What happened? It didn't go there. Rather, it went to the next line. So this is a good example of inline and block element. Why inline element takes over the area that it can occupy and leave space for others to come. Block element will take over the whole space. Another example is our PR, when you want to break. Even HR, when you want to put a line gap for the whole space. Okay, this is a good example of inline and block element. And when you understand the inline element, you understand span. So span are inline elements, while div are block elements. I'm making sense. Are you getting it? Are you getting a sense of it? So that is how you can understand div and span. So this is possibly the best way for you to understand div and span. Okay. Now let's just take example of the two to potential point. Let's take example of span first. Take our span, and let's say this should be span 1. And then let's copy it, copy it, and then paste it. But what you should understand is that div and span, they are like container. They contain things, and you need it. You need it, especially when we'll be working on CSS. We need span and div because will help you a lot. But the one that people majorly use is div. Because div though is a block element, but it has its own place as well. So there I'll show you all these things. But just try to understand that it's not between div and span, that span always creates space for itself. Why div will occupy the whole space like block? A block everywhere. So let's take example of div. I want to do it together so we can see a space and then continue our work. So let's compare it. We're gonna do the next one now will be our span. Then the other example, let's do a div. So let's put something here aside to look. Let's name this div 1, and then let's try and copy it and paste. I want to name it div 2. So you're going to need this a lot as I said earlier on. Before we get to CSS, there's what we call ID and class. Okay, after we get our ID and class in CSS, we're going to use this a lot. So please just try to understand what div is and what span is. By the time we start using it, will be very easy for you. You remember what we said about it when we are doing HTML. Okay, to control for safe. That's what happened. Exactly, no big deal to be exactly like what we told you earlier on. So let's go down. We can for as many as you can. Why is one. I mean letter word, just letter word. DIV1. DIV. But see, you have other things to put it there. It gives the one thing about the whole space, while it talk about the following space. So this is how you can understand div and span. Am I making sense? Are you getting it? Please feel free to ask questions and try as much as you can to try to practice what you are learning. Remember, practice makes perfect. Practice it if you want to learn it. Otherwise, it cannot become part of control of you. Okay, don't forget what we said. Basically, like I said earlier on, a div is for container. It's like a block element. You want to maybe show something that wants to be in a block, then simply use a div. White span is used for wrapping. Maybe you want to wrap up some things, maybe in within the block, you wrap up some item, you use span for it. And sometimes block element like that paragraph, the way you span it, you just span on it, and then it become a span element and no more a block element like this. Okay, so there are a way of going around all these things, but don't worry. By the time we get to CSS, I'm going to show you everything. Let's go to the next one. Believing that we are true for now with span and this. So let's go to the next class. Let's move on. We are progressing and making a tremendous impact going on. Okay. Now I want to go to the next one, and this one we're going to is very, very important. It has to do with forms and inputs. Okay, forms and inputs are very, very important because they enable you to create forms, enable you to create tags. You know, when people come in, just by like a place like gmail.com, somebody went into Gmail. When you click on google.com, you click on Gmail, or write down the Gmail, tell to ask, you have to put your email address. You put your email address, you have your password, you put your password, you tell to press enter or submit, you click on it, and immediately, boom, you see your email and everything there. Those things that is done there, they simply use forms and input to achieve that. Okay, or for example, you are going to a company and they bring out the contact form, maybe they'll just fill some form or some contact form to fill. You fill everything, put your name, put all of them, and then you submit, and straight ahead it went. Or maybe you are a student, you're in university, you want to check your exam, you want to check your result, you just come over, you go to the portal, they ask you to put your number, maybe your JAM number or whatever you are, maybe, or your course or your matriculation number, the matriculation number, put everything, press enter, and open your page. Those things are what we call forms and inputs. Okay, of course, HTML enable you to put all these things in order, but they don't work. They cannot be functional with HTML. Like I told you, HTML is the building block of all these things. So in HTML, I'm going to put it down there. It's going to show it, but that doesn't mean it's going to work. If you click on it, it's going to take you nowhere. Okay, why? Because we are here to input JavaScript on them. Okay, by the time you put in JavaScript, which is a functional, we make it to become functional, then it will start working very well for you. But JavaScript is a little bit above this because we are talking about HTML and CSS here, not JavaScript. So you can, if you actually want to know more about JavaScript, you can read it up, do research on them, or wait for me. I'm going to teach you JavaScript here as we progress. Okay, even after our HTML and CSS, probably we take over JavaScript or maybe not the other programming. But I'm sure I'm going to teach you JavaScript. Okay, but for now, it's beyond the scope. For now, we are still on HTML. So how do you work with input? How do you work with form? Let's go into the system and I'll show you how these things can be done. Okay. How do you work with input? Let's continue. Let's go to another section for that. Let's create a section. In this section, we're going to start with input. Okay, input. Now you notice something about input. This is general convention about input. The first thing you see there is what? Input, and the matter input type. Okay, so input always go with type. Type of what? Let's say text. Text is more general. That's why you see I've already come up with text like this. So if I say input text like this, let's click on save, and you see what's going to happen. Let's click on save. This save, and you see how it will happen. See what it's going to create for us. What it's going to generate for us. If you come over here, you see something like a text box. You can actually write things down. I try to write some few things down on the text, okay? Because this is text, okay? Just like kind of where someone has to fill form, maybe after the fill the form, then to write something up that is text. So apart from text, I can also use password, okay? I can also use password. For example, instead of input type text, it will be the type should be password. Let's put on password, and let's see how it's gonna be. Hotels password. Password, and Ctrl S for save, and let's see what's going to generate for us. So just the way maybe you are opening your email address, after putting on your email address, next thing you put on is your password, right? So you can also generate password, and there's a way to also hide your password so people will not see it. When you now show you how this is done, let me just click on it. So let's check. Keep it as open. Yeah, you see it. This is password. So it has a way of hiding. It has a way of hiding inside. People will not see what you're writing. Just the way it is. So if you are doing like double, enter your password or enter your email address. Now talking about input. After inputting this, there's also another one that's called default. You can just put your default. Default is of two types. Sometimes can be placeholder, sometimes can be value. For example, let's say we want to put the person with his test. Let's go over to the input and test. Let's read test. So for this test, I can just come over here, give a space, and write value. Okay, and write value, and under the value, I will put in enter your message. Enter your message. Enter your message. Now Ctrl S for save, and you see what will happen. By the time we go back to there, it will show us exactly what we just written down there. And look at it. Let me scroll so you can see what is there. Sorry, my steps a little bit slow this evening. It's not really going very fast where I want it to go, but we're still open for all of us. We're going to see it. Let's be a little patient. You see it? Enter your message. Okay, you know that there are some sites you go, you see where they write enter your email address, or they also simply write email address. Yeah, and by the time you start entering your message, the message white pattern, you need to put in there. So that's the between value and placeholder. This is value, and look at value. It just tell you enter your message. Now if I want to enter anything here, see what will happen. You see, it didn't clean off. So one right, you have to clean it off and then enter my message, because we are using value as a default. What if I use placeholder? What will happen? Let's use placeholder and see what will happen. Let's be doing practical. From practical, we keep on learning. So now putting value here. Let's say we put placeholder. Okay. Let's put placeholder. And use your Ctrl L for save. And let's see how it goes. Let's come over. Let me make it bigger. So you see what I'm doing. So what you see, enter your message. Now let's click on enter your message and see what will happen. Okay, let's click on enter your message and see what will happen. Remember what we're trying to do? I want to show you the difference between value as a default in input and placeholder as a default in input. So when we put value, what happened? This message didn't clear up. But now I put placeholder, let's see what happened. I click on it, I will enter message. See it? Everything clear, and then you start typing. So it's not left for you to know what you're going to decide on. Most people prefer this, okay? If you tell you enter your message, but that enter your message, will just be like as if it's showing that nothing is there. Your opponent can easily enter his message or his email address without having to clean anything. While under value, you have to clean the enter message first before you enter your message. I don't know if I'm communicating, I don't know if you understand me. If you don't understand me here, please ask a question and I'll explain more, okay? So we are the two defaults in input is value and placeholder. So after explain this, let's now go ahead and create a simple form. I want to create a simple form. Why I to create a simple form? Create a simple form, okay? Maybe start with the person's first name, full name. If you enter his full name, or you can start with your first name or your last name. Then from there, now go to the person's email address. Then you enter his password and probably his CV. Okay, let's just create a little contact form here, okay? Create yours as I create mine right away. So after, if you make any mistake, check my own and use to correct yourself. Remember, this class is practical. We want to be very, very practical. as far as we can, okay? And that is the goal, because I want you to become a programmer. Okay, you must learn it. It's very simple and you can do it, and that is the good news. We are no more babies in programming, so I want us to be working now, or like before I'll be doing everything myself. So if you check back over, this is what I did, and I believe you've done yours. We start with input type. The person wants his name, the test his name. And so the person should enter his full name. Okay, let me make it one time so that you see completely. Person should enter his full name, and the ID should be full name. Don't worry, this ID is used for something else. So get there. Since we are not yet in CSS and JavaScript, let's leave it this way. The ID should be full name. The placeholder should be enter your full name. And at the end, I put required. Required means that the person is compulsory. So, for example, you go to some website, they put your full name, they put asterisk. That means even if you are playing, if you play another one, you must put that. That is compulsory. Okay, so that is required. I'll show you how to work in HTML as well. Then from there, move to the next one. We say input type email. Name equals to email. ID is email. Placeholder, enter your email address, and we end it with required. That means it's compulsory. Then we go to the next one, which is type. The type where is phone number, phone underscore none. Phone underscore none is for phone number, okay? The name, you can put it, but it doesn't really matter. ID can put it, doesn't really matter. But placeholder is enter your phone number. But this is not required. So whether you put or not, if you click submit, it will still submit. Then from there, move to the next one, which has to deal with your message. Say type is message, and we say drop your message under placeholder. And then we go to a test area. Test area is maybe you have a big, maybe a message that is a little bit longer than the normal message. So with test area, you have a lot of space so you can actually type anything that you want to type, okay? And that is why that test area you see there. The ID is there. The code span, remember when I said about column, this is column 30 columns. The rows is 10 rows. So you give a space of 30 columns, 10 rows for you to write whatever you want to write. Okay? So do something like this. Let's now go over and see how this will be. You could click on Control S for save, and let's see how it's going to be. Let me see, make this one big as well so I see everything completely. Make it big. So here is it. Enter your message. Enter your message, and then to enter your email address, then to enter your password, then enter your phone number, drop your message, and leave your message. Remember, this is our small area for test message. This is the test area. Whatever we going to give like 10 column and then 10 rows and stuff like that. Okay. Now you notice something. Everything we do is just on a straight line. What do we learn from this? Is something coming to your mind? Div and span. This is span. Okay. That's why it's on a straight line. How do you bring it down to make not to be on a straight line? Anyone think and tell us what we can do to make sure that this thing is well arranged? Think, or do it, arrange it well, and let's move on. So as you are thinking or doing it, let me just explain some few things about input. You notice something about input? That if you come over here, look at our input. You see input, you only have off and opening tags, right? Take all the input, have an opening tag, not like closing tag. And just remind you of our self-closing tag. That input belongs to self-closing tags. And if you remember self-closing tags, at the beginning of the class, when we started the first return to HTML, we talked about syntax. I told you about self-closing tags. And also we talked about that they are all self-closing tags. What you can do to bring this down and arrange it in a way that it will look like a complete contact form is by using your HR or BR. Simply, if I use your BR, okay, use your BR. If you've forgotten about it, go back to the first class and refresh your memory and come over here and use your BR. I'm going to use it here. But by the time I do a final project, that's when I will use it and I will show you exactly how it will look like. Okay. Now, I also do something like test area. Test area is not a self-closing tag. Do you see it? Test area. Look at where it ended. And open and close. Look at the closing tag and look at the opening tags. Unlike input that we have opening and closing tags. So far so good. We think that input is a self-closing tags. Image is a self-closing tags. HR, BR, they are all self-closing tags. Please don't forget this. They are very, very important. And remember also when I talk about div and span. After that, div and span we are likely to use it when we get to CSS. Okay, and from the look of things, about input, I've told you, but there are a lot of things you can also do apart from this. So I've arranged mine, very neat, right? Very neat and tidy. And I know you know what to do. Do it. I've taught you this. I know you can do it better. So now let's continue with things that you can do with input. But actually input a file. Let's say for example, after the person leave a message, maybe you want to do a CV. Because you want to upload the CV. How do you do that? Go to input. Just simply go to input. And here you type file. Okay? You have to file. Okay, file. And use your text message. And it will open up point file. Then apart from file, you can also have something to put maybe like date, input dates, you can do a date, input date. So what happened here, you write date. Just so I can put it like date of birth, like birthday and stuff like that. You can actually do it. Okay. So apart from dates, you can also put other things like kind of like range. So like a process range. So input type can be range. Okay, for example, you want to put a range of items from range 1 to range 2 and stuff like that. You can use range for that. Okay, you can use range for that. Okay, you can use range. You can use range. And you can also do submit. And under submit, let me introduce you to button. Okay, just there you have input, you also have button. Okay, so you have button. So the button, you click on button, under button, you then type submit. So when someone has done everything, you have finished the whole, you have filled the form, you have finished everything, you have to submit the form. And you now click on submit, and the form is submitted. So I would like to step forward, and let me go fix everything. I know you know what to do, so I don't want to say everything all over again. There are no more bits as far as HTML is concerned. We are growing, we are already advanced level, about to run it up and do a project, but final project was a project on HTML. And this project will come from this form. That is why you have to partition to input and form. Okay? So let's proceed. Let's see, you can see all the time. Let's see. There's a lot of things you can do with input. While my file is still trying to open, there is a place you can go. It's called W3 School. If you go to W3 School, you type input and form. Then you're going to see everything about input and form. My website today, my site is very slow this evening. I don't know, maybe it's my data. Because of the data is just then too slow. It's then too slow this evening. So we're just going to manage it. We just have to manage it, okay? So you can actually go to W3 Schools and then you see a whole lot of forms and input and forms and how you can use them. But no, I'm not really about forms. And that's why I write input and form, I'm not saying anything about form. I'm just using a thing about input. Yeah. But form is a container, okay? Form is a container. Form is not like a container you to wrap all this. Yes, so for example, if you container you create our form, and you see action. This action is like mentally PHP or JavaScript. When we get there, you see how this thing is done. Like, let's talk about file, input file. Those actually someone can tell input his CV and it will work. But for now, this it's only HTML, it can't work. So with that action there, but time you put your own supposed to put there, it JavaScript help you to make sure that it's functional. So you can now submit your CV or whatever you're submitting, maybe your certificate, and it will go directly to a particular container of place. This was it when you want to. Yeah. But since this is just HTML, you cannot really go beyond this. This is how far you can go with HTML. For example, on that form, let's come up. Look at our date. If you click here, someone can input his date. That is still running. Just the patient a little. Still running. My this is time too slow. Then too slow. You can stop running. So let's take what so far so good. What we'll be able to achieve. If you take your same file, you can actually put it for here. So I can upload this file. If I click on this file, it will open my system with page for me to upload any of this file. So you can actually upload a file. But when you click on upload, it's not going to work. Why? Because HTML is just like a skeleton. Okay, you need JavaScript for this to work, and we are not yet in JavaScript. I've seen this before. We can work at least so that it can open like this for you to upload a file. Now, if you also come over to date, you click on date. You keep on to choose your date of birth, the year. You can click on something back to any year at all. Just like a complete calendar. Okay, complete calendar. And if you come to range, this is the range. And if you range 1 to range 5 to range 0, you can do your range. And what else you need to submit? Yeah, you can actually click on submit and click on submit. So now I can't submit anywhere, so it'll be like there, but the button is there that you can actually submit your work. Okay, so we've done a lot today on input. I will still point you as well. I'd like you to do that whatever you do like this, okay, well arranged. See the way it is well arranged, okay? And if I show you something like enter your email address, it might be an email address. What if I just enter my name like your person, it will go. Or say I put the email address. I mean, never put the email address, it will go. The those that are required, without you putting them, it will go. Like enter your full name is required, enter your email address is required. So you want have to put them on the same point as to make this form. Okay, so this is how you can go on input and form today. By the time we get to see options, we need to design this. It become a very on a contact page, and it look very, very okay. But don't forget, put this your contact page. Okay, just cut it to your contact page, because we need for your contact page when we're doing our final project on HTML. Remember, that is not the final of all projects. The final of all projects will be when we are through with HTML and CSS. That will be their own website and them. But for now, when we are through with HTML, we are going to do a project that means to create a complete contact form. Okay, a complete contact form. So this is what I'm going to use to create it. So learn it by heart. Master this. This one is useful anywhere you go. Many companies make use of contact form everywhere you go. So try to learn this. And let's move on in the next class. Okay, let's move on to the next class. W3 Screening Open. I wanted to show you where you can go, but you can actually go there yourself. W3 School, forms and inputs. You show you everything about forms and inputs. Use that to just read them, follow the guides, practice a lot, so that this thing can become part and parcel of you. Okay. So having said this, let's move on. So right now we want to work with iframes. Okay. We're through with input and forms. Let's now go to iframe. How do you code iframe? As usual, bring your mouse down, go to session. Iframe is just the same thing, just like what we do when we're talking about video. Okay. Remember our video? I'll do video on YouTube iframe. It's that same process. Okay? So what you do is just come over here and type iframe. Press enter. Now notice that iframe also deal with source. The source of the iframe. I also have the frame border. Frame border is talking about the border. You want to put border on the frame, and that's after we open it, I'll show you how this works. But meanwhile, iframe is a situation where you went to somebody's website, you collect the whole website of the person, put it on your own website. So everything about the person's website will be on your website. Right there from your website, somebody can browse another person's website or one of your own website as well. You put them together like embedment. Okay, you embed somebody's website on your own website. So how do we do that? Now that right there in this source, we go and get the website and put it here. But let me just start something here. Some might not work, some might work. The reason why some might not work is because maybe, for example, if you go to a website like eBay or Amazon or Jumia, they might not work here. You may put it and to look blank. And why it won't work is because sometimes people use that to defraud people. Imagine when you have someone like Jumia website, you went in there, type jumia.com, copy their URL, paste it here, but when you come to your website and see Jumia, think that it's Jumia, and then drop it for information with you. So this information can steal someone's data, manipulation, use it for other things. Too many other things one can use it for. Based on that reason, some websites always try to block people from using their own website as iframe on their website. Okay, so if you try any website that didn't work, just understand that maybe it's disabled because it doesn't work. Okay, why anyone that works for you is fine. It does that. I just want to show you that you can actually do it. Okay, so let's try and maybe a few websites and see if anyone can work. If it didn't work, no problem. But at least you know that you know iframe and the work of iframe is HTML. So let's go ahead and press our website bring any website you like and see if it's going to work for you. Okay, you can actually, you come over here to the middle here and type the name. That's both. Sorry, I can't display it. I can't display. So in case your website didn't display, you see this message, okay, instead of the website. And we can, let's try and add a border and width. Let's try and add a width that we're going to display. I have a very, maybe width to be 1000, maybe width to be 1000 pixels, okay. Maybe width to be 1000 pixels, okay. And we also try and put the width, okay, now I'm putting the height. So I want the width, I want the side to be big so I can see it. So I actually made the width to be 1000 and the height to be 850 pixels. And if you didn't display, you see this, sorry, I can't display, okay? That's for some site I might not display. Like I told you, it's not every site that you can iframe. Some are not displayed for reason given to you above. So do Ctrl S and see if this one will save your Ctrl S. Let's see if this will save. Let's see if this will display. We make it big. We extend it. So let's scroll down. Scroll down. Wow, thank God, congratulations, that display. They can actually come over here, see, as if you're on my site. You're not on my site. So I can accept cookies, say we accept cookie for this is this. Click on accept and it will go. Bam, see it has opened because I accepted cookies. And if you scroll down here, right here, you can open this place and go to my home page, and go to my blog, go to my account, and go to shop. This is exactly my own account, okay? Or look, my own website. This is a website I've built already before now. See, I was able to bring it here to iframe. Right, click on shop. Let's click on shop. If you go straight to my shop area, open for you. If I click on my account too, somebody can go there. For example, let's click on account. Somebody can go there and enter his account information, only that is not the person's website that is being there, but that person's website is displaying inside that person's website. So this is what we are talking about, okay? So meanwhile, this iframe is how you can use it, okay? Simply come over here, let me show what I did so I don't forget it. Come over here under the source, go to the website that you want to copy the website completely, and press it on your HTML. Right there is going to display completely. And with CSS can now beautify it and look as if it's your own website. So this is iframe. This is how you can use iframe. Are we learning something? Are we making progress? Please ask your question. Remember, ask no more. Okay? And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and invite more of your friends to come over and learn these things. Okay? So let's wrap up our class today with figure and figure caption. Okay? And I believe that's the last one that we say we want to do today. Let me check my WhatsApp group. Let me see. I think that's what I said. It should be the last one when it comes to HTML. So once you're through with this figure and figure caption, that means we are through with HTML. Then do the final project on HTML and then know what next. Okay? So if you just go to our syllabus, I want to be sure that I'm taking my phone. I want to be sure, I want to check if that's right. That is the final. I can see my syllabus now. There should be advanced level HTML. We talk about figure and caption. So yeah, that's true. So what is figures all about? Figures and figure caption help you in your SEO. It's just like when you have a picture, an image. Beneath the image, you have a name, the name of the image. Be it a product or service that you sell. Beneath it, you have a name. So that is it. That name SEO will tell you. Let's go search engine and that's something we go there and see what the name is and know what that's all about. The name of the image that you paste there, and you need to know how to crawl it and get those information. So figure and figure caption help you to achieve this. Now you write this in HTML. Let me actually show you this in a very brief way because our time is well spent. If you come over here to our site, it's right. So you're working with figure, how to work with figure and figure caption. So you type figure as usual. So we're not going to be typing everything on the onset. We are no more a dev, you know these things. So type your figure. Just press on figure and let it appear. Click on figure, and from that figure, in between the figure, Let me just show you. Let me use this sample to show you. So I'm not supposed to, but let me just show you. You see it? Figure. Press enter. Let me show you from here. Right, figure. As soon as you tap into it to appear here, click on figure. And once you open a figure like this, the next thing is you bring it down and then you go to figure caption. Click on figure caption, okay? Figure caption, look at figure caption here, click on figure caption, then you write the name of your picture. But before then, where's the picture? So you have to bring the place down and write your IMG, which stands for image. And then you put your image, put your image in between the space here. Like, let's say I'm using pics, maybe pics 1 or pics 2 or pics 3 or pics 4, pics whatever, okay? You put it there, and then you use your caption to find the name, maybe pics or maybe 7, maybe, you know, just give you maybe know your product, like maybe iPhone, maybe laptop, maybe anything you are selling, or maybe you are selling a skill, like probably you're a digital marketer, or maybe you're a freelancer, probably another freelancer, maybe you know how to run ads for somebody, Facebook ads, okay? By the way, if you don't have any of these skills, we also teach it if you really want to. So this is the best skill you can think of. Being able to code or program using being able to be a computer programmer or web developer is a very good skill, okay? When the time you come to go through it, you can still hop into a digital marketing and get other skills. Besides, you can also be a digital marketer and also a web developer. Part of it, they are the same, they work in the same area, okay? So having said that, let's continue what we're doing. So create that. Once you've been able to create that, that's the image I choose. I choose my image page 6. And the alternate, remember what we talk about alternate? In case the image not display, what are they going to see? So let me just put 7. 7 pics. So 7 pics. If you didn't display, you see 7 pics, okay? Now let's move on. Then we now come to fake caption. Now fake caption stands for figure caption, okay? It will just give me a name, like I put my piece. So this my piece, which is the name. When the picture appears, just beneath it, you will see my piece as a name. This is some kind of title, titling the image. You know, just like when someone is writing, you say write ocean views or write up Lagos, maybe in the city after you see Lagos. That's figure caption. This I can keep it on HTML. So let's save and see if it works. Let's proceed. Let's come over here. Let's scroll down. See if it has worked. I think it's saving. Though you have to build me like I told you earlier on. My system is dying too slow today. Wow, that's it. Look at the pics. This is the pics. Okay, this is the picture. And if you check here, this is the name. Just give my pics. So I'm very close to it. You know that this is the name. Okay, this is the name of this picture. So that's what figure and figure caption does. Enable you to give your picture, your image, your video, your name. And don't forget, you can also reduce the size of this picture. As usual, you know how to reduce the size, right? You know how to reduce the size. So if you're able to do this, I will tell you, congratulations. Okay, you are through with HTML. These are the basic things you must know in HTML. And these are what you're going to use to build a complete website. Yes, these are what you're going to use. Everything you see in a website, they are all here. They are all covered on my HTML series from the one we started till today. Everything that I cover here are what you see on the website. So please don't take them for granted. If you miss those beginner class where you have made because you felt I'm talking too much, go back to it, read it, master it, because for next time we'll be moving on to CSS. But before we go to CSS, I have a project for you. I want to create a contact form. Have you ever seen Contact 7? My brother is not working very well right now. I'll show you. I've gone to my Google and get the particular Contact 7 and display it. Don't worry, maybe any contact form, I will try and search for contact form and send it to our WhatsApp group. Okay, so right there in the group, I want all of us to create that contact form on our own. Create it, and I'll bring another group where you're going to submit your work. Okay, so let me see if you're able to go through all that we've studied. You know your format to create contact form, because our next class will go to CSS and design all these things that we've done. Just like a skeleton, we've drawn our map. So let's make use of it in our next class. So see you as I welcome you in advance to CSS class. Bye.